Hey, Shalom Markins, we've come back past from GMS London, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Shem Chachwadash. Want to give double honors unto the elders, the apostles of GMS, and Shalom out there to the hopeful that spiritual truth and all sincerity. Just a quick one. This is something that happened last week in Sudan, right? A plague of flies was sent among them, right? And these are reminiscent of like the plagues the Most High sent against Egypt, and and it's funny because these Sudanese man, really, they're of Metazariam, right? The Egyptians, right? And the Lord was sending them these plagues of flies, man, all over again, right? But the Lord is doing this thing out here. He's sending these signs that the Lord is you know coming against the world, is about to destroy the world with plagues and with great destructions, great judgment. All right, so I'm not gonna make this long. Grab some of this article and some scriptures, right? So the health hazard looms as billions of flies engulf one of Sudan's biggest cities. So Port Sudan grinds to a halt as the infestation makes everyday activities like sitting, eating, and working impossible. So one of Sudan's biggest cities has been struck by a fly infestation of a size and intensity never seen before. Right? So the ante is cranking up, man. Okay, things are happening at a greater scale, or on a greater scale. Because we're heading into that time. We're heading into the end of things, man. And the Most High is bringing greater and greater plagues upon the earth, right? So I'm gonna grab this in here, 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 37. It says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringing forth her son. With 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains come past her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side." Right. So as the time draws nearer, these plagues, they become stronger, become more severe. Just like the contractions of a woman as she gets close to bearing the child. Right. Everything becomes more intense and more frequent. Okay, and that is what you're witnessing here in the earth. All these things that are happening in it. There's so much going on in the world today, right? And things are only gonna get worse, But these are the signs that that prophecy is taking place. Okay. Um, this is Port Sudan, the Northeast African country's main seaport and the source of 90% of its international trade, faces a looming health crisis as billions of flies infiltrate homes, offices, and food supplies. This is the worst outbreak in Port Sudan in history, Professor Ayman Ahmed of the Institute of Endemic Diseases, University of Khartoum, told Telegraph. The entire city is infested. The infestation follows a mass migration of people to the port city after vicious fighting broke out in the capital Khartoum earlier this year, swelling its population over 500,000. The city has started to buckle under the strain with overcrowding and poor sanitation, creating the perfect environment for the feces-loving musca fly, better known as the housefly, to breed in. Right? So these men are nasty, and that's why these flies are attracted to them, man. Because the sanitation of all these people here is kicking up a stink. You know, and yeah, it's bringing these flies here, man. It's nasty, right? But look at that, man. Oh, man, that's horrible, right? It says they thrive everywhere, or sorry, anywhere where there are poor sanitary conditions, right? Said Professor Richard Wall, a veterinary entomologist at the University of Bristol. They need organic waste to feed on and to breed. All right. Um, Pictures from the city show markets selling bread and tea covered in flies, while in video clips people can be seen batting swarms away in vain. Yeah, it's horrible, man. So fly infestations are little written about in global health, but can be as damaging as locusts. Another plague the Most High sent, right? Or has sent, says, or mosquito outbreaks, experts say. The mosquito fly, which adapted to human habitation centuries ago, are efficient vectors for diseases, including typhoid and cholera, right? So not only, is it just nasty in general, man, Most High can bring death to people through these things, through these little insignificant insects, you know? But like I said, these are just plagues the Most High set up on the earth, man. Okay, it's not the first time. Okay, it won't be the last time. Right, but it's the Most High, causing these situations to take place. Right, in the early mid 800s, 1800s, and early 1900s, fly infestations caused crippling epidemics in London and New York. Plagues and deaths around me fly, till he please I cannot die, wrote Victorian preacher Charles Spurgeon in 1866 amid a cholera outbreak in London's East End that killed over 5,500 people. All right. The housefly is such a good transmitter of disease, it has even been used as a weapon of war. It's mad. In World War II, Japan's notorious biological warfare program known as Unit 731 developed ceramic bombs containing flies and Vibrio choleric bacteria, which causes cholera. That's crazy. Oh, mad. It says almost as many people were killed in the resulting epidemic as the atomic bombs in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. So they killed just as many using them damn flies, man. Flies feed on rotten and decaying matter, including feces, and can multiply at an astonishing rate if left unchecked. Poor sanitation, overcrowding, and warm, wet weather provide the perfect conditions for fly populations to quickly spiral out of control. They lay up to 100 to 200 eggs every time they breed, and they breed every 5 days or so. Yeah, it's mad. You know, they will remain in high populations as long as conditions are correct. They will persist. That shit is nasty, man. It's nasty. The Whisker fly spreads disease by accumulating bacteria, viruses, or parasites within the esophagus and digestive systems and regurgitating them in human foods or open wounds. Yeah, it's nasty stuff, man. But it most is terrible, man. Right, and this is why, like, you might think, oh, you just flies, bro. Most likely use anything to destroy you, man. At the end of the day, like, most likely got many ways to bring judgment, man. But yeah, this is nasty, man. So the microscopic hairs on their legs and bodies can also trap and spread pathogens. All right, well, that's what I'm gonna read at that, man, because you get the idea. Man, look at this. You know, what is pollution? But anyway, you get the idea. So it's 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 5 says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, I'll hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually." Right. So if you're a man of the Lord, man, you shouldn't be, in good spirits, with this world, and we're continuously sighing and crying, man, because we're fed up, man. Okay, we're sick and tired of the shit that we have to go through and observe, and things that are going on the earth, man. You got some of our people, even Israelites, man, that are just happy to be in Babylon, man. And are not really seeking a way to get out. They just want to, be an Israelite in Babylon, man. So then, therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretch their arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, right? These are all things that the Most High have done previously. And he continues to use them, man, because they're effective. Sometimes the Most High don't want to destroy you just like that, Sometimes maybe a slow process and suffering and torment, make you get sick and stuff, But yeah, the Lord has done all these things to Egypt in the past. All right. These have been proven to be effective weapons. Right? It says say Egypt and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that God shall bring upon it. Right? And concerning America, America is gonna get the greatest judgment, man. Okay, they're gonna get hit with the thermonuclear weapons, man. Okay, to be destroyed off the face of the earth. All right. Actually, we'll go this first. Is Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 10 says, and shewed signs and wonders upon Pharaoh and all his servants. Okay, so what happened in Egypt, right? And on all the people of his land. For thou knewest that they dealt proudly against them, against the Israelites. Okay, the same as it is today. You nations deal proudly against the Israelites. Okay, all you nations do. Right? And that's why you're receiving these plagues, why you're receiving these judgments. Right? So he says here, he shoots signs and wonders upon Pharaoh. Right? Most people don't consider these things that are taking place to be acts of God and the Most High punishing people and whatever. Right? But to us, they're signs. Okay, to us, they're wonders, man. Things that don't usually occur, strange occurrences, man. They're signs. You know, you see a bunch of, like, fish beach on the shore. That's not normal, right? Them things, like, you take notice, or a bunch of birds fall out of the sky or something. Things that are not usual, man. You should be, thinking a bit more deeper into it, rather than just let Esau explain shit away. All right, these are signs, okay? Says, for thou knewest that they dealt proudly against them, so didst thou get thee a name as it is this day, right? And through the men of the Lord that are preaching, this word in the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, right? The Lord is gonna get a name again. He's name, because like I said, you forgot. Like, you don't consider these things when certain things happen. These signs, you don't consider the Most High, and His work. Okay, but we're telling you, man, it's the Most High, man. He's the one doing these things out here, right? And when this great judgment does come, everybody's going to know. He's going to get himself a name again. These people of this generation are going to know who the Lord is. Just the same way Pharaoh found out. So he goes, so didst thou get thee a name as it is this day. Okay. And that's why it's important teaching the name so everybody knows. All right. This verse 9 says, 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. These are signs of the times, right? The signs that he's visiting, bringing judgment upon the earth. So therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For that as all that is made in the world have a beginning and the end is manifest. All these things are manifesting, right? Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. Okay, and that's our job, man, to watch for these signs, man, to pick up on these things. To understand the time that we're living in, man. Most High is bringing plagues and judgment, destruction upon the earth, and it's almost time for the grand finale. Esau's time on as a ruler on this earth is running out, and the Lord got a great judgment for him. All right. Like I said, this was just a quick one. So Lord, this has been edifying, and I'll catch you brothers and sisters on the next video. So till next time, I say shalom.